Hello everyone! This week I decided not to post an older video like I promised. Instead I'm going to be making a Adventure Time video because the series finale is on Monday, and what better way to send off the show than making some of its famous foods. I'm going to be making today Jake's Most Delicious Sandwich, which has an assortment of random stuff, so that'll be fun. I'm going to be making a Royal Tart, which these ones won't be poisoned like in the show, so that's good. And you can't have Adventure Time food without bacon pancakes. So other than that, let's get started, shall we? Alright, bacon is done. And hopefully this works out like I planned. I don't know if you can see it from here. It kind of looks like. Let's try this. I don't know, that's actually really good. I am pleasantly surprised. Bacon, pancakes, and syrup definitely go well together. Let's try this piece. Yeah, that's actually really good. So, extremely easy to make. Just pancake mix, bacon and syrup. Easy as that. Can't get more simple than that. Alright, so now we're going to tackle Jake's Most Delicious Sandwich, which in the show he asks the realm of creation exactly how to make this perfect sandwich. I just asked the internet. First, we're going to be cooking up the meat here. I've got some beef, some chicken, and some bacon. So all the essentials for a sandwich, right? But I'm going to speed through the cooking process for these so that way you don't have to sit there and watch the entire time. And I'm just going to use some video magic and make it cooked. Cooked meat. Alright, so after all that, I finally got all the ingredients that I need. I got all the food cooked up. So let's start building the sandwich. So first up, get my big piece of bread. In the show, he toasts this with a flamethrower or something. Clearly, I don't have a flamethrower. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put the sandwich together and kind of throw it in the oven for like a few minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. All right, not bad, not bad. Cream cheese, which I don't know how I feel about this. I think cream cheese is kind of sweeter, isn't it? All right, first step. Okay. What the hell? Basically, I just put this in the microwave for a little bit. There we go. That's way better. Still don't know how I feel about the idea of having cream cheese on here, but I didn't think I'd like the bacon pancakes. So, only one way to find out. But now we've got Prismo's pickles. In the show, Prismo gives Jake a jar of pickles, which are Prismo's special pickles, and it kind of lets him teleport Jake to his reality, because it's a different reality that Prismo exists in. Alright, so now I've got diced boiled eggs to add on next, and I don't really know how I'm gonna really place these. I mean, there, pop all wow, that's what she said. So the next step, according to Adventure Time, is bird from the window. In the show, Jake actually grabs a random bird from the window, and at first he just drops the eggs onto the sandwich, so you just think it's just the eggs. But then he pops up the raw chicken, or bird, whatever it was, onto a sandwich. So, obviously I'm not going to grab a bird from the window and cook it up, so I just cooked up some chicken. It's as easy as I can get it. Now I've got some sliced cucumbers. This one's going to be easiest to lay over because it's cucumbers. Sliced Roma tomatoes. Same concept as the cucumbers. Next we add sweet onions, or sweet yellow onions, gotta be specific. I like my steak a little bit more juicy. I don't know how that's gonna work in this case, but there we go. So let's pile that on. Alright, so the last thing that I'm gonna add, there's actually another thing, but I can't add lobster sole to this. It's kind of something I can't do. Besides the lobster sole, he adds tears for salt. So what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna add tears for salt by thinking of the finale of Adventure Time coming on Monday. I can't stop laughing now in my head. Alright, tears for salt. I mean, as much as you can get. Alright, and that is the sandwich. And I just realized I put it on upside down. This is the bottom. Well, it. I'm gonna do this. Just kind of squish it down. And I'm gonna flip it. Okay. All right. So this is Jake's most delicious sandwich. Okay. That's pretty good. I taste most of the chicken and the steak. I did have a piece of egg in there, but it didn't really take away from the flavor too much. It was actually really good. So I'd say another successful Adventure Time food. All right, so we've tackled bacon pancakes. We've tackled Jake's most awesome sandwich, both which ironically were made by him. Now we're gonna do the Royal Tarts for dessert. In Adventure Time, the Royal Tart is probably half this size, not this big. But they're very important to Princess Bubblegum for the annual back rubbing ceremony. And she entrusts Finn with the job of carrying them across the Badlands. And all of that episode, he like loses all of them, and there's a lot that goes on. Anyway, we're making those. So first we need the cream cheese, and I'm just gonna use the packet that I used with the sandwich we just made. Boom. That should be plenty. Beat that until it's mixed. Alright, now this is getting somewhere. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so now we've got the Cool Whip to add. I have light because why not? I think that's how I'm supposed to do it. Alright, so now it says to pour about half of the mixture into it. Damn it. Alright, so that's pretty good. I gotta chop up these strawberries into like thin slices so that way I can kind of layer the cake or tart. So. Just kind of filling up some of the spaces that I have. Alright, so I think that's as good as I'm gonna get right now. So now, we've got the glaze, which is just strawberry pie filling. Just kind of lathering this up. Okay, this did not work at all. Alright. Alright, so I think that's as good as I'm gonna get. Here's what I got. Not perfect, but I mean the top layer is going to be glazed anyway. So I'm going to put it in the freezer for about 15 minutes. Alright, so it's been in the freezer for about 15 minutes. A little bit solid there. So now I'm going to spread on the last pit of the glaze. The glaze I have left. That tastes alright. Nothing extraordinary. Tastes like any other pie I've eaten. I'd give this one like a 5 out of 10. Nothing spectacular. It's good, but I mean, I probably wouldn't make it again. Too much effort for what it is. Alright, so that's the end of my video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me fail at cooking. If you're a big fan of Adventure Time, the finale is on Monday, so that's something to look forward to. If you haven't seen it, or if you still have to catch up, you still have all weekend to do that. Next week I'm going to post an older video. This week I just posted a new one because it was relevant to Adventure Time. So next week it'll be an older video once again. So I'll see you then.